God, they ain't nobody stopping me. Do the thing and it gets done properly. Known for my honesty, not so much for my modesty. What's my policy?
Hey, welcome back.
Scratching my butt cheeks or something when you do it. But yeah,
Two
welcome
dudes.
back.
Two dudes what? Two dudes what?
Filtered with unfiltered.
Yeah.
It's like the good water. You're like,
I'm Jerry, he's Dennis. Like the Minecraft dog.
You know that you don't have to necessarily introduce us.
I know, but I love to.
Our names will be.
I love to do it.
Yeah. You love that shit.
Yeah, I love to say, he's Dennis.
That's Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah, bruh.
You know.
Bruh. So, today is a little bit of whatever touches our sphincter. Whatever is up our pooper. Good, bad, in between.
Next Saturday, drunk stream.
I'm down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Drunk stream.
But you never drink, so.
Yeah, I will drink cola.
Yeah, it's actually, then it's not fun.
Zero.
So it's just me sailing.
I can drink non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah, no. I'd rather just sit in my room, just, contemplating life. That sounds more fun than watching you drink cola. I can watch you drink cola now.
Well, just to begin with today's episode, I gotta start with something amazing and fucked up that happened yesterday.
I don't know what happened yesterday.
Jewel's first fight with a wild feral cat outside of our backyard.
Gender unknown, and not because we're
a male.
about that, but it was gender unknown for now.
It's a tranny cat. Tranny cat,
That pisses like a dude.
Pantero, fucked up Jewel.
Panteroa.
Yeah, Panteroa, fucked
Panteroa.
up Jewel badly.
Yeah, that was not good.
We were
Nah,
making a
she's-
barbecue, and then they start fighting, and yeah, Dennis almost died jumping the wall like, oh, my baby.
Yeah, and this is also one of the final podcasts or episodes or whatever we do.
In this living room.
Well, in anywhere that is not our podcast room.
Ah,
Which
yeah,
is almost
yeah.
done.
We have a studio now.
We're getting there. We're going pro.
We're going pro.
So you better fucking support it, bro.
Do you think that if we go pro and we start taking seriously this podcast and people start watching and shit, we're gonna become like arrogant, famous people?
I'm already arrogant, so I don't know how much more room I got, but yeah.
I am not arrogant. I am a very humble person.
Okay. Whatever.
I'm afraid of fame. Becoming a celebrity can change you.
I guess that's the thing when you do it publicly. The problem will be that you're seeking out probably the one thing you don't want. You want to make money. You want to be successful. You want to do good, but you don't necessarily want the fame. I watched I Show Speed in China, and I don't know if he buys all these Chinese people to chase him around.
Of course he does.
Because it looked weird. Because again, I know he's famous, but he only has 30 million, and I'm doubting that a lot of them are in China.
Of course he buys the people. No, probably not him. Probably he's even innocent of it. But his manager?
Yeah.
Hell no.
But it's also, if you look at it, I watched the documentary with Kevin Hart yesterday. That was a real mass.
I
That was a real mass.
haven't seen the last episode.
We watched it yesterday.
Yeah.
But that was a real mass. Like, that was people.
Oh, that Kevin Hart is the first comedian that packed up stadiums, dude.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. At that point, that's not what I want. I don't think I'm that funny either. I think maybe more funny looking than funny at haha.
You don't look funny.
Damn it.
You look like crazy.
I'll take that
Dangerous
too.
crazy.
I'll take that too.
Okay.
That is just as good to me than anything. No, but one of the subjects I wanted to touch today is the one I briefed you about a few seconds before we went live.
Hey.
I want to talk about the FireAid that went on Netflix and other platforms not too long ago, and I don't give a fuck. But I think it was massively disappointing that the result that came from it. I don't know what they were. That's my problem. I don't know how much it came to put it up. I'm guessing everybody came for free. I hope, because also it's really sad. But getting all these platforms, getting all this, because I also looked at who sponsored it. There was Diamond and there was Silver, and there was massive names. There was like 30, 40. And I'm thinking, if they put in money, YouTube put in 1 million, Steve Ballmer matched what was, gathered that day, which means if it was only 100 million, that means that only people donated 50 million. That means that YouTube alone
Was 2%.
donated fucking like 1 million, which is, what is that? That is like
1% or 2%?
2%, yeah.
2% of the
Yep.
50 million gathered, yeah.
And there was 30, 40, 50 artists,
And
and none
there
of them
were
donated shit
50 million people watching the show live. So,
on 28 different fucking platforms.
yeah. So basically,
$1 each.
$1 each.
No, less, because YouTube.
Dude, these kind of shows, these kind of events, Live Aid, FireAid, AIDS Aid, they are part of the past.
I think that my problem with it is that they put on such a great show for 5 hours. 5 hours with artist after artist. Green Day. It was, who was it? It was, fuck, now I forgot. But there was a bunch of them. Dr. Dre was there. There was a bunch of real big names. Pink was there, and she did amazingly. But I just
Pink is
don't get it that like 100 million, plus they did a second round, which was with 25 million, and the damages alone was anywhere from 25 to 58 billion dollars. And the grants it was being put into, so you can get a grant. The grant was between, I think, was $10,000 to $50,000. What the fuck are you gonna do with that? You lost your home. What is $50,000 gonna get you? You can barely get a fucking caravan these days. What are you gonna do with that?
I can buy a second.
I'm guessing the only thing you own is the fucking lot. So you still have to build everything, and that
lot of
doesn't come
land.
for 10 to 50,000.
Well, that I get. I'm not gonna make fun, of course, of
16,000
of the
people lost their
tragedy.
home, man. 16,000.
I don't understand. Do you know why I am against those events? I mean, I am totally pro helping the people that
Should.
was, of course. It's like tomorrow in Oklahoma, a tornado, a twister destroys an entire
Or
village.
flooding in fucking Miami or whatever.
Whatever, yeah, I'm totally pro helping them. They need, but fire, the government should control that shit, man.
They couldn't. I saw videos
No,
and shit.
they should prevent it.
Yes, I agree. 29 people,
These things
disappeared.
keep happening
29
because
every year.
be-
Every year.
every fucking year.
It's like every time you go on the highway, you're like, why the fuck don't we have an extra lane? Or why don't people think, hey, if we all drive at the same speed, we all move? There's no stop.
It's because we're spending more money, and not only in the United States. I mean, worldwide, we're spending more money in, I don't know, gender equality,
Well,
recognition.
the US stopped that. That doesn't exist.
Recognition of the LGBT plus IQ, whatever, a collective that I am totally in favor. I don't have any problem.
Make prostitution legal, and you have the money to fucking
Of
save.
course.
You save all the 16,000 that lost their home just in prostitution alone.
So instead of using the money to create programs to prevent these catastrophes, you cannot prevent a tornado, a hurricane,
No.
a earthquake,
But
but fire,
Fire is so much easier to control because
of course.
you can, to some extent, prevent that the crops go that dry. I would also say, to some extent, you can stop building wooden houses. That will help.
To some
I know that
extent,
this-
you can build water canals.
And I know that there's houses in LA that has this fire extinguishing system outside. So if it feels hot enough, it cuts it. Of course, if it continues, I'm guessing it's going to run out or something.
But remember, last year we went to LA for example.
Oh, fuck my
and
life.
We were,
In the start of September.
50 degrees Celsius
Yeah,
outside,
and
more or less. We were dying.
because of fucking air condition died.
Yeah, the air conditioner on the Airbnb died, and we were very fucked
I
up.
was walking around half naked and still sweating like a mofo.
No, not only that, you were dying.
Yeah, of course.
I had to take the car and pick you up. That's the
Oh,
first
yeah.
time ever that I had to do that.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I was walking there in my own little world, being super happy, and then I was like, I'm sweating. I don't see a kiosk. And-
Kiosk in LA? Are you kidding me?
I know. But we also lived in Woodland Hills, so it was a completely
course.
different. But I really, 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 really
Oh,
enjoyed
I
that.
want a kiosk in Malibu. Sure.
Maybe like you always see those bikes with the, the little, the fuck would you want, the cooler in front, and then
No.
with the little
Ah,
ling,
well,
ling, ling, ling. Oh,
yeah.
Give me
yeah.
some of that.
You can find one of those in LA. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
that would be nice.
You will. You woke up.
No, but again, the FireAid to me was just, I was so disappointed because with those kind of names,
Yeah, but
I'm always disappointed in
people-
celebrities because they have money to donate and they can write it off.
people don't understand, dude. This is a new era. They should go and do streams with other kind of celebrities to get that money, and they will get 10 times more money than concerts.
But it was a
Are
nice.
amazing, they are beautiful, but there are other ways, better ways, cheaper ways to get more money. I'm just saying.
I feel sad for
I'm
the
just saying that I know that there have been some streams in the Spanish community to recollect funds for, I don't know, an animal shelter that in 5 hours they reached 500,000 euros. 500,000 euros in 5 hours. Are you kidding me? For an animal shelter in Thailand. Just imagine the power of Twitch, of not Twitch,
power of
but
TikTok,
or
I would say.
TikTok or any streaming platform. You can do it in a very different way, all the things. And I'm gonna tell you, I love Iron Maiden, I love Judas Priest.
You know what they actually
I love
could have done?
Kiss,
They could have done like packages to
yeah,
get
yeah,
something
yeah.
from the celebrities or something. Everybody does that.
Yeah,
Like
that's
there's the
true.
cameo bullshit, but you could do it on a different level here and say, okay, feel good about yourself. You can deduct the fucking donations you're doing, but in on top of that, you can get something from maybe the idol you never, would
Yeah.
see in your life face to face or whatever. I don't mean that you get face to face because they don't have time for that, but do something
Like in
creative.
Patreon.
Do
bullshit.
something creative because I feel so fucking sad that 16,000 people, man, 29 people died. I think it's ridiculous. 100 million.
$100 million is
It's
nothing
It's
for
not even
them.
gonna make a small dent.
No. But what I was saying, I love Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Kiss, all these bands. They I don't know. They mark me. I grew up idolizing them. But nowadays, I promise you that fucking PewDiePie move more people than all those bands together. Than Green Day, but I'm not even talking about the bands that were in the concert, that they are great, but they are not fucking Iron Maiden and Judas Priest, of course. It is what it is. PewDiePie will... Kevin Hart! Let's not say an internet celebrity. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart will raise more money than all those bands together. Even fucking Will Smith.
Interesting hypothesis. I don't know, man. I don't know, but think it's amazing that they did it. I think again, I'm not, I'm not fueling any fire and saying that this is, ridiculously waste of time. I think it's a beautiful effort, and everybody was, in tune with it. And they did good.
I bet my 2 testicles that they didn't invite Kevin Hart.
Don't think they invited anybody who wasn't music.
Precisely.
I don't know. I only watched we tried watching through 1 hour.
No, it's because Jerry, you don't understand. What is these concerts aid about? No. Yes, I understand. It's about getting money, raising money for the people. And you gotta do your best.
You know what I would love to have seen? You remember Ace Ventura? I think it's the first
Pet
one.
Detective.
The Pet Detective, the first one with the dolphin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I would love to have seen him come out doing the one when when he talks to his buddy, the cop, the black one, when he talked to his butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been amazing. Just having that, just as a part of the show, just him coming out. Hello, everybody. Time to donate.
Things are changing. Dude, one of the most famous artists in the world is the fucking Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny, baby.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but
Are you fucking kidding me? It's
I
not
don't know.
fucking Freddie Mercury anymore.
No, we don't have the same class.
Music is not the same.
But music is also mainstream, not only mainstream,
Pink
but
is amazing,
now
by
it's
the way.
everywhere. You have TikTok, you have SoundCloud, you have MySpace, you have
MySpace?
everywhere. MySpace still exists, yeah.
What the fuck? I
It's-
gotta
it's
check
o-
on that.
It's only about music now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But you have all those things now, so now music is everywhere, and I think maybe that makes. But if you look at Taylor Swift's last fucking tour, she did nice, and she broke records, and she's one of the best earning celebrities in the world. And I saw her today; she's worth 1.8 billion. 1.8 billion.
That's
but-
nice. Yeah. But
I
Taylor
think
Swift
it was a
wasn't
little less. I
playing
think
there,
it was 1.6.
nor Eminem.
I think it was 1.6 because the person in front was not a celebrity. Was a
an influencer.
yeah. What do you think?
I don't know.
If you look at Chiquito over there, who does she idolize? Big butt cheeks.
Amurant?
Big butt cheeks.
But
There's a family of them.
yeah, the Kardashians, but
Yeah.
but they are not
1.7 billion.
internet celebrities. They have a TV
No, not
show.
internet, but they are famously known for Instagram.
Yeah.
And
that's
then
true.
now I'm guessing also
well,
more
they
TikTok.
are famously known for other things, but
Not all of them.
well,
The leader.
the
leader
leader
of the
of
pack.
the gang, yeah.
The 1.7. Maybe I need a sex tape to make me famous. Baby, you want to do a sex tape? Okay, there we go. I'm going to be famous now.
Yeah, sure.
No, but it's like, there was JC, of course, but again, all of that money is from legacy. The money is not made from music anymore. It's made from what else are you doing?
yeah.
And music is not dying, of course not, but it's being built in a different platform. Now you also have AI coming in.
Dude, Pink is still hot.
No, she was like one long face. I was looking at her and like, where's your body?
I'll do it.
She looks so manlish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She always looked like that.
Yeah, I know, but
Like
I didn't know her
dyke-ish.
face was that long. Like it was
Yeah.
diagonal.
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 But
Diagonal.
have you seen Britney Spears nowadays? Oh no, that I won't.
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it
Christina Aguilera, I remember when she was, whew,
when she was massively
oh
fat.
my freaking, no. Oh, have you seen Jessica Simpson? She came out not too long ago saying she drank something semen. Eel semen or something?
Eel semen.
Yeah, to keep her young. Keep the skin young and shit. Just imagine that. Then you would really do anything to be famous. I saw this podcast, Two Bears, One Cave, with Bert Krishna and Tom Segura, and the ending of the episode was they were discussing how much money would it take for you to drink somebody else's warm semen.
Well,
And they was asking
depend on how hungry I am. If I am starving and dying,
at that point in your career when you lived in Switzerland and was drinking with a cow, how would that do?
I will eat shit for $50. Dude, it is what it is. I had, I don't know, 3-4 days in a row eating apples from a tree. Are you kidding me?
So just for a
2
little,
apples for breakfast, 2 for
just
two
to
for
try
lunch.
something different, you would take some brown. You would go to Brown
No,
Town?
for money.
Ah, okay.
If somebody pays me,
Oh,
hey,
you know what I
eat
remember?
shit, I will.
You know what I remember? A few years back, we were talking about the same thing, and I always asked you, like, You were asking me if you pay me this, I will do that.
Nah.
And you're always like, at the end of the month,
No.
at the end of the month, you can talk to me. Start of the month when I got salary, no,
No.
I won't do shit. At the end of the month, let's see how much you got, what you want,
Yeah, of course.
what you need.
Yeah, it is. I get my salary. I'm rich. I'm rich.
I'm on top of the world,
then
baby. Whee.
5 days later.
Then your girlfriend sees, shit, he's got money.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep,
Zapatos.
beep, beep. Yeah.
Let's buy some shoes, baby.
Tuesday.
Amorcito,
I need some
I
choosing
need some shoes.
and some makeup.
And I need this from Sephora.
And I want to drive car somewhere. You also pay.
Yeah. Then I don't know, dude. I will do a bunch of crazy
Unspeakable stuff. Unspeakable stuff. No, but that's the funny thing. You can get desperate enough to do certain things. At this point in time, I wouldn't do shit. I'm good. I'm affluent. I'm good. I live decently. I have a nice life. I can't complain. I won't fucking do shit. If you come with 1 billion, let's talk. If you say 1 million, I'm like, no. It depends on what it is at the end of the day. Like, what the challenge is. Would you, I don't fucking know, stay under the fucking water for 3 minutes? I would try. If I died, then
I
fuck
know.
it.
I
Get
wouldn't
rich or
risk-
die trying.
I wouldn't risk my life.
Yeah.
Somehow my health, yes. A couple of broken
So
ribs.
short-term damage, no. Long-term, yes.
A couple of fucking broken ribs won't fuck me up forever.
You know what I always wanted to try? I don't think I'm ever going to do it because I'm a pussy. But you know when a car drives towards you and you try and jump over it?
Oh, no.
I want to try that.
Are you kidding me?
I wanna try that.
I cannot jump over this couch.
I want to try. I think I could do it. I just need the courage and I need to be in better shape, but I think I can do it.
You could do it 4 years ago and 15 kilos less.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I need to be in better shape. I can do it, man. I might right now. I don't even think I would hit the front, like the front shield. I would hit the fucking front of the car. You just see my legs. You. I'll fucking do U-turns in the air, man. I'll do
Nowadays-
360 3 times.
Nowadays, I want everything tranquilo, man. Chill.
Yeah.
But going back to the FireAid,
Nah, I'm done with that.
yeah,
I said my piece. Go for it.
I am not against it. It was great. It was an amazing concert. But, dude, those shits are not working anymore.
Old school shice.
Yes, it's too old school. Sadly, it's too old school. Do you know
Look
what
at how much these people make on like or donations you could get on Twitch and like you talked about, or donations you could get somewhere else. I think it gets more attention if you do it on social media rather than all these open platforms. Like I love watching documentaries and whatever on Netflix and Disney Plus and whatever. But if you want to watch something live, you gotta have them close to their card. And where's their card? Their card is here. And yeah, I get it. The other platforms, but they usually go on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
I would be like, okay, donate. Make it easy, Google Pay, Apple Pay.
I know that's another thing. If we are going to start talking about payment methods, even if you have a legit
Because you
charity,
have to go to a
Visa-
fucking
Visa
website.
Mastercard wants to fuck you up.
Yeah, but if you have to go to a fucking website to donate, then I get it. It becomes complicated. You want to sit there and do it? Okay, give me a fucking phone number, or give me a QR code. I fucking doop my phone, blink, bum, bum, ding. I don't even think they did that. From what I saw, it didn't look like it's that simple. There was just a fucking URL. But I also think the person that organized it was an old dude.
Yeah,
Pretty old dude.
Normal.
Yeah,
It's normal.
yeah.
Who thinks about a concert nowadays? People that is 40 or more.
I would say that if it was the one in Belgium, I forgot what it's called, Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland,
Yeah, I want to go.
Of course, but it's different.
I know, but I would go.
We're not talking about a charity.
Yeah, but those names
thing.
are not bigger than the names that were there if you look
Oh,
historically and everything.
Yeah, historically, yes. but-
Currently, yes.
yeah, of course. Are
Pink
you
is not currently anymore.
No.
Dr. Dre is not currently. Like a lot of the names, and I don't even
Dr.
remember
Dre is
half of them.
always currently.
Who?
Dr. Dre is always there. But
I would say if they got Eminem to come, it would have been 10 times better.
oh,
I gotta be honest, man.
and
When
50 Cent, of course, but on
I
Shakira.
thought he was coming. It sounded like it was the 50 song coming on. No, it was Dr. Dre. It was amazing, but no. I really, I don't know, man. These days, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think life is, like I said, I want the same thing as you. Tranquilo. Easy. Easy life. Easy everything. That's why, again, where we live right now, we're working on some shit.
You don't want
to get a
easy life.
car.
Don't lie to the people.
What?
Don't lie to people, dude.
What?
You don't want easy life. You want to go, woo, party and putas.
Okay, I want a little bit of everything. I want
Uh,
50-50, maybe 60-40.
I want to be like that cat over there.
I know. That's more like you. That is your lifestyle or the choice that you do want.
Right now. Right now, for now.
I don't know, man. For me, I just want to, I don't know. When I see other podcasters do what we do, I feel like I can do that. I feel like we can do that. We can be interesting people.
Do we want to?
Be interesting or be famous?
We're interesting already, dude. Have you ever met somebody like us somewhere?
I don't know if that's
Dude, we have no viewers, we have no followers, and we're doing this show as we were fucking famous already. It's
What are you
like,
talking about? No fans. We got your mom, your sister,
yeah, of course.
your girlfriend, my girlfriend,
Yeah.
the little kitty cat over there. We have
Yeah.
5 people. I'm good with that.
And-
I don't need 5 million, but if I get it, I'm gonna fucking take it and run with it.
Of course, I wouldn't say no.
I would love to. You know what I really also want in this space? When we make it, I'm not gonna say if. I'm gonna say when.
We're gonna make it.
I know,
Sooner or later,
I know.
we're gonna do it.
I believe it. Fuck everybody else who doesn't
I'm sure
believe it.
about it because
All the people not watching right now, suck my dick. But anyways, here's the thing. For me,
we have been investing a lot of money,
Yeah.
resources, time, everything on this.
we're even building a website wholly for this.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to get back at, what I really want to do is I want to do some of these like collabs. Like I think it's funny when you see all these YouTube stars collaborating on funny shit. I want to be part of that. I'm funny. I might not be funny looking, I guess, but I want to be part of it. That would be nice. I don't give a shit about the views and everything. They can take all that bullshit. I just want to be part of the fucking episode.
Let's go to the TwitchCon and go, hey,
San Diego?
here we are.
Yeah, who wants
No,
autograph?
no,
No
autograph.
No
No
autograph. Sorry,
autograph, no
Nope,
pictures.
Nope. I know you want
I'm
it.
undercover.
I know. Yeah, no questions either. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Just let us be. We're too big for this. But
Getting old.
Stop. Yeah, and the people behind the Oscars, stop asking me. I'm not coming. It's not happening.
Yeah. And
I'm
please,
busy. I'm busy.
please don't drop more panties at me.
You get them
taking.
too?
Yeah.
Ah, that's creepy.
I'm taking
Mine are big though.
Annabelle's panties. Do you remember Annabelle's panties in the floor?
No, I remember Brenda in
No,
Annabelle's business.
no more. No more.
I remember that.
I wouldn't say names. I wouldn't mention
You did it.
Annabelle.
Well, she's
But-
gonna cut it out anyways.
Yeah, but Annabelle and her boyfriend owe you money. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm annoyed.
I'm not getting that money.
Of course not.
They still have my watch also, my Armani. I'm not getting that either. I'm guessing. She was supposed to take it and get it cleaned, and
that
never saw it
fucker,
again.
that fucker was just talking about me the other day, huh? Just imagine, you're Armani.
What?
They have your fucking watch.
Yep. They have my watch and my money. You know what funny is? The last time he wrote me, he asked me for the T-shirt.
What T-shirt?
You remember when he left? He wanted
One of our
an SNS. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Fuck
like
off.
that, but never came back to me. It's been a few months since there's been a few payouts. No, but I don't really care. I don't need it. But it just shows to me, sadly, that people's nature is they will use you when you need it. When you're not needed, you're not wanted, and that's a very sad wing. That's the thing. Being an employer is that I always wanted to create that natural connection with people, but I guess I can't force it. And the people I thought I had it with, I didn't. Because we don't want to fire. We love to work with people, but at this point I really can't find anybody who can get into the mindset. I think that's my problem. I cannot be directly connected with anybody. I need to be myself. I need to be my own man. And that's why when I had my last company with my mom, she dealt with him. And it was so much easier. I told her, what's my issue? she fixed it.
What was the issue?
Well, it was different people, but I don't know. I can't be directly connected to people.
She fixed it how? How? Talk to me.
She, cow's head instead of a pillow, you wake up next to a man.
She fired the people.
She did.
If
they were very cute,
like I do for you.
Somewhat, but
Motherfucker, you left me alone in the meeting with the SEO guy.
yeah, that
I
was fun.
had to fire him by myself.
That was fun.
That guy hates me now. Well, probably he always.
Well, not
He
to
never
go
liked me.
into any
He was good,
specifics, I would say that we didn't get what we needed.
No.
And at that point, it didn't make sense to continue. But I love working with people. Like watching the last episode also with Kevin Hart after he experienced the whole, Oscar debacle.
He refused the Oscars at the end.
Yeah, but they were going to kick him out anyways because he wasn't going to
Yeah.
apologize. What I learned is it's so much nicer to have people, but they have to respect you somehow. They have to idolize you or look up to you in some way. And that's hard to create when I am the way I am. And I like people.
Yeah. You don't like to apologize about anything.
Not only that, it's not just that, but I give people so much and I probably give too much.
You care too much?
That too.
Yes, that's true.
No, I give too much too.
Sometimes, yes.
But now you see, now we don't do any of that. Because now we moved to Cyprus.
But I have done the same. Do I regret? Nope.
I regret nothing. I'm a little disappointed in certain people that I met throughout the last 2 years, but at the end of the day, it's not going to stop me from the next one. I want more. And I know that, like I said, in this case with this, what we do here, what we do now, that's something that's going to be a lifestyle for the next many years.
We have a
Until
conversation.
I fucking die, I'm going to be podcasting.
But you wanted to quit last week.
Yeah, but that's a different thing.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
monetary.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of, putting in money and not getting certain results. But now we fixed it
Welcome
by
to my
getting,
life.
the producer finally has to start getting some more organic views or else
On Monday.
she'll find herself on the fucking street with her bag in her hand.
On Monday, we have a meeting regarding the company and certain things for the future.
Look at that cat. I want to be that also.
Yeah.
Just curled up like, fuck you guys.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
But we have
No,
a
but other
meeting
than that,
regarding.
look at the couch. The couch is like 40 times her size.
Yeah.
Just imagine everything is
I
that
have
big.
a bed
Yeah,
that
yeah.
size, dude.
Like the bed upstairs, man, I can't sleep with this one between my legs and that one want to be between my legs.
My bed is the same size, so
No, that one is bigger than
Oh.
that one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
yeah.
That one is bigger.
Well, but I have only 10% of the bed.
Yeah. I know how it feels.
But well, on Monday we have a meeting regarding the future of the company, and I'm gonna propose you a couple of things that might solve all this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Let's see.
it's how will I call it? Like extreme measures.
Sometimes it can be needed, right? Like I think that's the thing with this. Like what we did with C4G. That was meant to be a small store with Chinese
Yeah.
products that we tested and made sure
we
were
went
good.
crazy. Well, you went crazy.
Yeah, I know. 40,000 disappeared. And then the podcast was just supposed to be like once a month. We're just going to chill and enjoy it and have fun. And then, now we do it every week. Maybe sometimes more than once a week. Now we get a fucking room just dedicated to this. I think that's, for me, the extreme is the normal.
Yeah.
The normal is I don't know. I don't have normal. The extreme is my normal.
Yeah, changing the name
Sim? To what?
from deep freeze to mental ice. I don't understand. Deep
That
freeze
shit
is
is
a better
bullshit. That's lame.
name. Yeah, but well, yeah, it's the normal. People don't want to work. I'm tired of working sometimes, but it's not tired. It is like
I'm exhausted of
disappointed.
working. It's like you're digging a grave, but you're getting nowhere.
Yeah, you
It's
never.
like you keep look. These fucking nightmares you always see in the movies where you walk down a hall
And
you
the hall
think-
never
you
ends?
Keep yeah, precisely. And then
Or-
you're
or
like
you're
you
falling.
finally see the door and you're like, I can't touch it. It's like you
yeah,
keep
or
walking.
you're falling, but you
Yeah,
never
yeah.
hit the ground.
yeah.
Yeah, it is like that. I'm digging a hole. I guess I'm gonna reach fucking China because that's what it's fucking me up a little bit. The other day, I have 5 years working here, 6 almost. The other day, I almost cried. Well, I did cry. I did cry. Uh, for I think it's the first time that I feel so frustrated. And yeah, we gotta fix that, bro.
Yeah, but that's a different story for a different day. But I agree. I think
We're recording one very long episode, so she have material for a lot of shits.
yeah. How long have you been doing for?
Half an hour.
That's not very long.
No,
That's very short.
but let's record half an hour more.
Well, the good thing is we can cut out this questionnaire part that we have. Maybe that's the good thing. We can cut it out. But this, this was meant to be chit chat anyway. So I don't really know, man. I think that life brings you lemons. You either fucking eat them yourself and be all fucked up in your face,
I shoved them in
or
my
you
ass.
make lemonade and or you do that, or you make lemonade and you get the best out of life. I think I have that weird. I wouldn't call it a slogan or a motto. I would just call it. It's fun to say that like life's a bitch and then you die, and that is true. Like you have more downs than ups in life. Anybody who says otherwise is full of shit.
I think life is a bitch, but it's a wonderful bitch.
Yes, and that's the thing. You have to enjoy the ups because while you have them, it makes the downs better. Like even the down's gonna be like, okay, I don't care. Next week I feel. Next week I'm due. I'm due. It's coming.
I'm feeling the down.
Yeah, exactly. Dennis, please. But I think that life is wondrous, man. I think like if you look at it, 2 years ago, I decided to move to Estonia
3 years
from Sweden. Yeah, whatever. But I decided to move to Estonia. I came in November scouting do I want to move here? What is here? What can I do? I did it 4 or 5 times, I think. And I found, okay, fuck it. Let me go for it. And now 2 years later, I'm in Cyprus. And in 2 years, who knows, man? My dream is bigger than Cyprus. But I don't know. I enjoyed this, doing that, not being stuck in one way or another. And I would always encourage everybody in their life to try something new. Because what you try is new. Yes, it can suck and it can fuck you up. But not trying new can also fuck you up. Because you stay in the status quo, you go nowhere.
Yeah.
You stay in the hamster wheel of shit.
You gotta leave your comfort zone.
Yep.
You gotta move away from your comfort zone sometimes, or you won't evolve.
It could be relationships too. Instead of dating all these bulk motherfuckers, for a sweet guy. It might be boring, but you need to adapt, because I don't think it's the same thing with my relationship. I need to adapt because I've been single for so long and been selfish for so long that I now need to learn that in order to be in a relationship, you need to be two. That means you have to actually give a shit.
I don't know if I want to talk about that.
No, but you have to give a shit, because if you don't, then you go nowhere. I think that if it doesn't bring you down, it won't bring you up. Just imagine these people that works 50 years in the same place. I think it's fucking amazing. I think it's beautiful. I think it's all these things. For me personally, I will feel like I'm in prison.
Of course.
Might as well put me in prison.
Of course.
I would feel sad every day. I would go to bed crying.
I have 5 years working in the same work, but thanks God, every fucking day is so different.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if it was the same every day, sitting, doing the same calls, talking, solving the same issues, installing the same gate, oh my God, no. No, I need to change.
I think that's the thing that people need to think. My buddy Robin, I think it's amazing that at 40 whatever, 44, 40 something. No, but what was he saying is he's 40 something and now he's educating himself as I think it was sports teacher, sports educator, whatever. I think it's beautiful.
I will say it will be beautiful if he stops drinking, but
I saw a video on his Facebook not too long ago where it was when Djurgården, the Swedish team, beat Rapid Vienna in the Europe League, Conference League or whatever, the lowest one. I think it's Conference League. They beat them, and he posted a freaking video.
League.
him and his girlfriend all fucked up. And then he starts showing this bear he has on his arm, and he starts. You can just see in between some of them, he's laughing or kind of like, what am I doing? Like, like, oh shit. And I think it's amazing because he's sharing it on his Facebook, so he is and he should be accepted as he is. I think it's funny. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about all this alcoholism because I'm not I'm not perfect there either. But I really do think it's amazing when people look at life and say, I can do more, I can do better.
Yes.
I wake up every day and think, what the fuck can I do better? Because yesterday wasn't good.
Stop drinking.
I don't drink that much. The last time I drank was...
talking about robbing.
Last weekend was the last time. And then before that was you, me, and Lucas.
Lucas, yeah.
You know what? Funny, though. Let's talk about what happened that night. That was fun. We had a grill night. We had a grill night here. We invited our landlord.
Don't talk about
We invited
about what you did.
the two Chiquitas
Nothing to be proud
that
of.
works with. And then we had fun. We sat here, we talked, we chit-chatted. The girls were, I don't know, doing
Tipsy.
weird shit. Oh, that was weird. I saw a video that Kylene showed me.
Kylene got robbed.
They were dancing by the fucking pool table. Like, I don't know, like like one of those, I don't know, I want to make some money on OnlyFans kind of thing.
Yeah, you were very drunk, Kylene. Shut the fuck up. You got robbed.
Yeah. No, but it was fun for me because I like...
Kylene's mom. Don't be proud of your daughter. She well, she will know now because of us. Kylene's mom.
Нет,
Translate
давай Instagram.
Babushka got robbed.
No, but when we went out, I don't remember too much. I remember that I sat at a bar with two black dudes chit-chatting about... one of them was really fucking weird, like one of those... I don't know what you call them. I would say he's probably not only drinking. The other guy was super nice. We had a really nice conversation. These assholes left me, but it was nice because I got some peace and quiet.
No.
It was a fun night. Then we went to another place where I remember certain windows of a night. There was a little here or there where I remember Lucas talking to Lily, I think it was. Oh, she says they were dancing, and I thought that's amazing. But then I remember at one point I was walking in front of Kylene, and then all of a sudden she starts screaming. And I don't know what I'm seeing, but I guess I saw two dudes, but I don't remember seeing them. So I ran after them. And the only thing they got out of that, just taking that chance that they did to not only get their ass kicked, but police or whatever, €5. They got €5. They left the purse, they left the passport nicely on the street. And they got €5.
Well, maybe they needed weed.
Yeah, but for €5,
With
how much
money.
can you get?
1 gram. With money.
But it's just so sad that they took all that effort for
With
that.
money, bruh.
But I remember I stood in a in a parking lot.
Schedule 1.
I stood in a parking lot yelling. I stood yelling for like 10 minutes, threatening them.
you're there, motherfucker.
Yeah, precisely. That's precisely what I said. I'm gonna kill you. I stood there yelling forever, and then at one point I remember one face looking at me like, and I'm like, okay. But I was so pissed, and I don't even know what happened because all I saw was her getting on ground. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what the fuck happened, but
That day for me was very fucked up because I woke up very early, like at 7 a.m. and then I had to run errands. I'm sleepy. Errand after errand. Then I recorded.
You went to Nicosia almost.
Yeah, no, that same day. No, that was a Sunday.
No, that was the day after. You were gone when we woke up with our hangovers.
Fuck. Then I recorded. No, the day after. Yes, no, but I'm talking the same day. That same day, I run errand after errand. Then I recorded 2-3 episodes
Did we?
of the podcast. Yeah, I recorded one with Thea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right in this room.
Yeah, and then at night I cooked. I was exhausted.
I had fun.
I was totally exhausted.
Even pissing in the pool was fun.
That wasn't fun.
I thought it was fun. I even said why it was. It was a show of masculinity. My pool now. I paid the rent. It's my fucking pool.
That wasn't funny.
I thought it was funny. Lucas thought it was funny. Renato, probably not so much.
I don't think Lucas thought it was funny.
He was laughing, so I think so.
He was afraid of you.
I'll take it. Whatever laughs, I guess. I need that. It's like my fuel for life.
It was like no behavior at all, dude. When you have 3 drinks.
I don't care. I have no
I know.
regrets.
But-
I don't care what
but-
other people think.
But you know my opinion about it.
Yeah, and
You
I
go
don't
too
care.
crazy.
I don't think that there's anything if I think it is what it is. Like I approve it. Even sober, I approve it. I would say if I started, bitch slapping him, then okay, I would probably regret it the day after. But
You as
pissing in the
owner
pool
of
that
the
everybody else is pissing in anyways, what's the
you
fucking
are
problem?
pissing in there.
I'm guessing you. I don't believe you.
You are.
You've never been in the pool anyways.
Yes, 3 times
When?
with your son playing.
Yeah,
Fucking
once.
No, 3 times.
Yeah, whatever.
The
Don't
thing
believe him, people. He's full of shit.
The thing is. Thea used to pool every morning.
Yeah, but who the fuck cares? She wasn't part of the conversation. Shut the fuck up!
Then, then the thing is, you also offer the owner of the house to fight him 10
Nice.
times.
Nice.
I can beat you. And he said, yes, you can. You're bigger than me. I can fucking beat you.
Yeah.
But
I think
Yeah.
that's a good night.
it was fun.
I
We
had
had
fun. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. But
The difference is between acting stupid and do stupid.
things
You
went
might
out of
see pissing
control.
in the pool as stupid. I say it as acting stupid. I don't see it as doing stupid. I thought it was funny as shit. I still think it's funny as shit.
Yeah.
But again, that's the thing.
Opinions.
That's why at the end of the day, as a person, you need to hang with people that likes what you do. Whether it's stupid or not, doesn't matter. You don't need
I
people judging
do.
you for what you do.
I do. It's sometimes that you cross
Yeah, but
the line. You're
It
always
depends,
in the
it
edge,
depends.
and that's funny as fuck. But when you cross it, it's ooh, you.
I bet it's the same thing as Kylene. She got pissed at me when I threw her in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was funny as shit.
What happened with her laptop?
Yeah,
Let's not talk about that.
it was also trying to swim.
So-
it wanted to
So
sleep with the fishes.
You used to start talking about a funnier subject.
I'm good. I just thought it was funny as shit. I had an amazing night from what I remember. Everything else doesn't matter. I have this thing now. Whatever drunk me does, you don't talk to sober me. Talk to drunk me. If you have a problem with him, that's between you and
I'm
him.
holding a conversation for drunk Dennis.
Yeah,
Yeah. I have
that's a
it here.
conversation he will
I have it
take.
in here.
I'm not battling that one.
I was gonna talk to you, but no. I need to talk.
We can
to
talk
him
on Saturday
when
if you
he's
actually
drunk.
drink. Then we can talk on Saturday.
Oh my god! I don't know.
On Saturday we can have a fine little conversation.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday, because we need a layover week. We need a break. We're old now. No, but you know what's funny? The fucking podcast I watched, the Bert Kreischer guy. You know that he's the inspiration of Van Wilder, the movie. He drinks every day,
What the
and
fuck?
he's proud about it.
I don't know, dude.
He likes something that sounds so gay. Mint juleps. I don't even know what it is, but it sounds fruity as fuck.
I don't know. Call me boring. Yes, you call me boring all the time. But the thing is, water.
Water.
Yeah, humans drink water. Not even the fucking cola we're drinking. That's
Well, in the
everything
younger,
else-
in the Viking times, it was ale.
yeah.
The
yeah,
water
but
was.
we-
I don't think water was. Even that in the Roman times, it was wine.
Yeah, we.
So what's
we-
more
we
important? Like,
invented-
what's been more?
We invented those things after.
What is it Jesus turned water into?
Yeah, wine. Alcoholic motherfuckers.
There you go. That's what I mean. Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
And it's food. It comes from grapes, so it's
Rotten
healthy.
grapes,
It's healthy.
fermented rotten grapes. But the thing is, our body needs water.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't need anything else. Oh, food, of course, protein, motherfucker.
But you can still survive 3 days without food if you're on water.
Yes, that's true.
I don't want to see how you look at that point. Though.
I have survived 2 days drinking only water. Yes.
I don't think that's ever a feeling I want to get into. I think I'm too settled on the lifestyle I have now. If I had to go back to when I was start 20s and I had no, there was nothing laid out for me in the I didn't have any prospects. I was literally just figuring out what the fuck do you want to do. And thank God I lived in a country where it was available for me to do it, because I lived with my other big brother that I don't talk to anymore, and my nephew and my niece and my other nephew that sadly is gone now. But I lived with them. I had no money. I slept in the same bedroom as my nephew. He was only 10 months younger than me, so it doesn't. It's
remind
not
me
creepy.
something, dude. My fucking neighbor in Switzerland, I was fucking starving, and I told her, I haven't
Producer.
eaten anything in 2 days, and that
Chinga
bitch,
chinga ching. Chinga chinga ching. Just talk.
that bitch gave me
Chinga,
a
chinga,
bottle
ching.
of gin.
See what?
She gave me a bottle of gin.
See, it's like water.
No. I told her I haven't eaten shit in 2 days, and she said, don't worry, I have something for you. And she
Jerry,
gave me gin.
I have
what
a-
the fuck?
I have a follow-up
I
question
took
for
it.
you. I have a follow-up. Yeah, precisely. I have a follow-up question for you.
Yeah,
What's Russian water?
vodka.
There you go.
Let's take a break so I can.
Water
Yeah,
break.
no. Look at Kylie.
Ooh, chabuti. Do you think that's the booty that Jack was chasing?
Jack?
You know that booty is another word for treasure, right?
Yeah.
You think it's that booty? But
Now we have more viewers thanks to Kylie's booty.
Kylene's booty, we went to 25 now. Bunch of horny men that should be on OnlyFans.
You know, did she told you what happened to her at the gym yesterday?
She got hit on?
No. She and Thea, they were doing this leg exercise.
I like that you do it like this.
Yeah, butt cheeks. And a guy just came and said, hey, you're doing it wrong. Why? You got to do it like this, like you're doing, but when you release it, you got to say, oh. And then he left.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is wrong with people, dude?
Superiority guys, huh? It's like the
I would
grease.
slap the shit out of that guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Job and I put it on God, they ain't nobody stopping me. Do the thing and it gets done properly. Known for my honesty, not so much for my modesty. What's my policy?